so tonight you debuted a whole bunch of new special weapons, magnets. You're shooting bodies out of the meat wagon. Overall, out of the stuff you showed tonight, out of the new stuff, what's your favorite special weapon?
Well,
all right, you had something on the tip of your tongue. Do that and then do this.
Well, my favorite thing, and not everybody agrees, one of the reasons I love this game is the nuke mode, which I'm about to talk to everybody about in a minute. I love the idea, even though I get that a lot of people are like, Jaffe, you know, I just want fucking free-for-all. I don't want to, nobody plays with headsets. And you're right, there are a lot of people who don't give a shit about anything but team deathmatch, last man standing. We got them covered, okay? I love the idea of, can we make an objective-based team mode that really promotes team play? When a team is working together, it's like, fuck, those guys are badass Twisted Metal players.
Tell them a bit about nuke mode, because I think you showed it at Comic-Con, right? Didn't I see part of it there?
A little bit, but this is the first time people are going to get to play it. But basically the high concept is the player, Team A and Team B, right? Faction A and Faction B. It's offensive, defensive, so you've got your statue, which is a sort of a likeness of your faction leader, like let's say Sweet Tooth. The enemy is trying to shoot your statue and destroy it, and they steal your faction leader and drag him behind their car on a chain and feed him to a missile launcher to earn a missile launch, which then you can manually fly into the statue. But there's all of these support vehicles and semi-class-based play on both offensive and defense to stop the enemy team from doing that. It's more like baseball. You have a series of innings. The host can set how many they want, but right now for tonight it's 3. And so you switch from offense to defense, and things are worth points. Destroying the enemy statue is 2 points. A single hit is 1 point. If you can keep the enemy from launching a missile during an inning, it's 1 point. And so it really is this kind of deep, almost like vehicle combat sport. Most proud of that. I'm excited about that. Is it going to work? I don't fucking know. We're not done yet, but I'm so excited about the design of that. And then on my favorite specials, I love them all, and I'll tell you why. Because they're my kids. They're all my kids. They're all the team's kids. But what I love about them is that they start up here at a surface fun level. Like, for example, you're sitting there going, oh, I love launching bodies out of the back of Meat Wagon, and that's fun. It's like a missile. It does 10 points of damage, 15 points of damage. If you launch it and go into RC mode, you can actually steer that guy. Well, if you steer that guy, he's really fun. It kind of makes the surface requirement, meets the surface requirement of, oh, it's twisted and fun. But you can launch him and detonate him at any time, does splash damage, does more damage than the missile to more people. So you can start thinking, hey, there's a crowd of bad guys. I'm going to save this up instead of launching one guy. I'm going to see if I can get good enough at controlling him, launch and do splash damage to a bunch. But then you can actually steer him into the enemy and not do splash damage, but get a direct hit and do like 60 points of damage. So you, as a player, on the fly, are able to make these kind of risk-reward, depth tactical decisions about every single special and alt special in this game, as well as the core pickup weapons as well. I love that. I love the fact that on the surface, it's fun, it's loud, it's rock and roll, it's twisted, it's Twilight Zone and Freddy and Jason and sort of that comic book mentality. But underneath the surface, man, this is a deep, meaty fucking game, and I'm so proud of that.
It sounds complicated to sell, but I can't wait to play it.
No, don't fucking say that.
It's too late. I just said it. It's on.
And then close your segment, and it's like, that's the final fucking word. No, because listen, did you have fun launching Meat Wagon?
Of course.
Did you have fun destroying houses?
Yes.
Okay, that's first base. We got you.
You hooked me.
Right. You're in first base. I hope. We'll see. I'm going to fucking recycle this interview after the review. I didn't hook you, motherfucker. You gave us a 2. Anyway, God, I'm so scared of reviews. I'm terrified of them. But the point is, that's the baby into the pool. I'm serious about that. It's like, it's only complicated until we lead you in slowly, until just like, you know, my kids, for example, I don't know if your viewers give a fuck, but my kids just started playing soccer. And they're little kids, and they're like, this is hard. It's like, it's hard now. You'll learn, suddenly it'll be one of your favorite games of all time, right? That's our hope with this, is it starts out complicated but fun, a lot of destruction, a lot of surface. We lead you in, and hopefully you'll fall in love with it like we're in love with it.
Well, we'll find out on October 4th, but until then, keep it to IGN.com for all the Twisted Metal news.
Yeah, you should do what he said. That's awesome.